Yesterday, I got my septum pierced. And this is a piercing that I have been thinking about getting forever. I'm not like big into body mods. I have a few tattoos, but no piercings except for my ears. But I tend to think about things for a really long time before I do them. So for the last 5 years, every time I would see somebody with a septum piercing, I'd be like, oh, so cute. Until finally I found the right time and space to do it. I didn't want to do it while I was teaching the kids the music school. I didn't want to do it while I was in the middle of my semester. So as soon as the music school year ended, I made the appointment. I'm totally not nervous. Like, I get needles all the time. I get my blood tested every month. I've had piercings before. Like, I know what to expect. And I've had tattoos, so I was like, how bad could it be? I made the appointment at MTL Tattoo. Get down there. It's a beautiful, brilliant tattoo shop, bright and sunny and kind, and everybody's so nice, and there's an 8-month-old baby being fed yogurt, and everyone's waving and smiling. It's just like the nicest tattoo parlor you could ever imagine. I meet Michael, my piercer, and he's really sweet and kind. I sign all the forms. I pick out the jewelry. He leads me upstairs to the piercing room. It's very clean and bright, and everything is sterile, and he explains to me exactly how the procedure is going to go. I'm a little bit nervous at this point because I'm like, oh Jesus, this is happening. This is happening right now. So I tell him, oh, I'm a little nervous. He says, don't worry, I do this piercing almost every day. And if you live in Montreal, you understand why. It's like one of the most common piercings you'll see on the street. Just everybody has their septum pierced. He didn't have his septum pierced, but he said most people describe it as not that painful. They say tattoos are worse. It's not that big of a deal. I'll put the needle in, and then we'll add the jewelry. The worst part is the clamp, which holds your nose out. So I said, okay, well, let's get to it. So we sit down, and he puts the clamp in, and it's like fine. Like it doesn't hurt at all. I'm like, what, the clamp is the worst part? Like I feel nothing. So I think, well, we're off to a good start then. It'll be great. He starts to put the needle in, and he can't get it all the way through. Like it doesn't go in. So he tries to put it in, and it like stops. And at this point, I'm like, oh, Jesus. Oh my God, Jesus, take the wheel. And I have my eyes just shut. And he's like, oh, and he has to like jam it in there. And so like instantly I can just feel like the nausea, like the vasovagal response just, I'm sweating profusely. I'm like, I'm going to vomit. I say in a calm voice, like, I think I really need some water right now. He's like, we're almost done. We'll get you water in a second. I have my eyes closed. And it takes so long to get the needle through that I can feel it halfway through my septum and then getting through to the other side. So that once that was done, it was fine. Like, it was horrible. At this point, I'm white as a sheet, let's be honest. It was not fine, but it was done. So I lie down, and then he has to put the jewelry in, and that was difficult too. And so the whole time I'm like moaning and in pain. And he gets the jewelry in. Everything's fine. He's like, how are you feeling? I said, I think I'm going to vomit. There's a strong likelihood that I will vomit at any moment. So he gets me a bag. He gets me water. He's very kind, very nice guy. And it wasn't like he pierced the wrong part, I should say. Like sometimes they say on the internet, like if you pierce the hard cartilage of your nose, that's wrong and it shouldn't be this painful and it shouldn't take this long. But this is the soft cartilage. I mean, it's not like, it's I know what it is. Once we had finished and everything, he said, man, you have a really thick septum. That's what all the boys say. He said, yeah, it was just like shockingly difficult to get it through, and I've never experienced anything like that. And I was like, okay, well, that's where we're at. So I'm still like unable to get up out of the chair. I'm still like pretty sure if I move, I'll puke. I'm white as a ghost. No color at all in my face. He brings me a few glasses of water. I like crawl to the bathroom to go to the washroom and look in the mirror and like splash some water on my face. But just the getting up was such a bad idea. I don't know why I didn't lie down with my head. If I had just lied down completely, I would have would have stopped the fainting spell. Obviously, blood would have gotten back to my brain, but I don't know. So I get back to the piercing chair and I lie down in it, and Michael brings me like a damp cloth to put on my forehead. It's really sweet. And I'm just like breathing deeply at this point. He brings me a handful of cherries to eat, which was really nice. So I ate those, and then I started to feel a little better. But at this point, I'm like apologizing, like, man, sorry, I can't believe that happened. It was so shocking. And he's like, no, it's fine. And, I need my cane to get myself down the stairs. And he's like there taking care of me. And once I got outside into the kind of relative cool of the day, and I felt a little bit better. I get back to my car, I blast the AC for a while and just like contemplate what just happened, and decided to go out and get lunch. I go to get lunch, and who should I see at the place I go to get lunch but my ex-boyfriend and his fiance. Not that we're not friends. We're super good friends. It's just like, who is the last person you want to see when you feel like vomiting and look terrible? I was like ashen with like your ex, Anyway, it was fine. We had lunch. It was very nice. So that is my experience getting my septum pierced. Was it worth it? I think it was. I really, really like it. I think it's really sweet. Like, really cute looking piercing. And, honestly, I could get more things pierced. Like, I think I could, like, now that it's over, it wasn't that big of a deal, right? Like, I probably could do that again. Let me know any experiences that you've had with body modifications, like piercings or tattoos, especially the bad ones. Let me know in the comments. And let me know if you like this kind of story time vlog. And if you do, man, oh man, do I have some stories. All right. Well, thanks for watching. Bye. Hey everybody,